Most people start with a blank canvas, but I never like to waste anything, so I thought I would use some of my unfinished paintings. This one came from a demo that I was going to do for an underwater scene in a painting class. You can still see the bubbles, and I thought it might make a nice background for my flowers. I used 2 different photos as my reference for this painting. I got the photos when I went to church one morning and somebody brought in a beautiful bouquet of flowers. I took some photographs of them and this is the result. You'll see me tip my head around the side of my painting. I do this because when I get near the edges, I always paint around the side of it. I learned that frames can be very expensive, so I pick canvases that wrap around the back and are stapled on the back side of the painting so that it looks nice from the sides, top and bottom, and that way when I paint the sides of it, I don't need to put a frame on there. Now I could if I wanted to, but I leave that up to the buyer of the painting so that they can pick their own frames to put on it if they choose, or they can hang it as it is without a frame. It's finished all the way around and it makes it look nice and neat. Acrylic paints are notorious for drying really fast. I mean, they can dry within a few minutes. So what I did was buy a cake pan with a plastic fitting lid and turn that into my paint palette for acrylic paint. So to make it stay moist while you're painting, you get shop paper towels instead of regular paper towels. They're thicker, stronger, and they use that kind of like a sponge, and you put it down to fit the bottom of the cake pan, and then you put paper on top to hold your paint. It's they do have special papers for that. You can buy them at any art supply. They're called Stay Wet paper, I think. Or if you don't have that, you can get parchment paper or even wax paper and cover your paper towel with that. Then you can put your paint directly on that paper and you're good to go. This is what the Stay Wet sponges and paper look like. You can order them online with your favorite art supply store, or you can get them at Amazon. Obviously, I'm not finished. I've only been working on this a couple days, and I just wanted to kind of show you the process. I don't finish a section at a time. I kind of work all over the canvas, and that way I can compare colors and values and everything, and I usually give it many layers. So these close-ups I'm showing you, they're not finished. They're just the beginnings, and sometimes a painting goes through an ugly process before it's finished, and a lot of people kind of give up when it looks ugly, but you got to be patient and just continue working with it until you're happy with it. So I'm not happy with it yet, so it's not done. So when I have more to show you, I will show you, but this is kind of like the first parts of doing a painting. So God bless you. Thanks for watching, and you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye. Well, I'm back again. This is April of 2021, and I started this thing back in October of 2020. I thought I'd give you an update of what I've been doing. I started working on some other paintings and never finished this painting. So here I am. This is, I think, April 21st, 2021. And I'm still working on this painting after putting it on hold for a while. It's kind of blurry here. Let's see if I can get that focused a little better. There we go. I added some surprises to it. This is turning out to be a rather whimsical painting. I added, well, since the background was actually from another painting and I decided to paint over it with this new painting, I incorporated some of the background idea into this floral painting by adding a fish. I know you don't normally see a fish in a floral bouquet, but hey, in art you can do whatever you want to. So I added an imaginary fish to my painting, and I've got some bubbles going here, and I'm going to add more bubbles just to be sort of a whimsical kind of a thing. And so here's sort of a close-up of it, and you can see what I'm doing down there. There's the bottom of the painting. So I got a little carried away, and I didn't really like the way the painting was turning out. So I thought, I'm just going to experiment with this thing and work more on bubbles. Even though I have made several paintings with bubbles in it or water droplets, I still forget how to do it. So I have to re-look it up and mess with it and see if I can get them any better. I still am not happy with these bubbles exactly. Looks more like a earring or something, but I'm working on it. So hopefully by the end of this painting I will have learned better how to make water drops and bubbles and what have you. And so here is the painting in the process, and you can see some of my struggles as I attempt to do this silly little painting. It's not one of my finest works of art, but I'm learning with every painting I do, and hopefully I will get better over time, and you can enjoy.